Hey everybody, it's time for the next Yu-Gi-Oh set. And I feel like we're getting sets just hard and fast. We're just getting everything. But here's Blazing Vortex. I really like the box art. Armed Dragon's like one of my favorite archetypes back in the day. And now they retrained them, and I love the artwork. I love that they're giving Armed Dragon love. They're not English, can I speak it? They're not the most playable cards in the world, but they're fun. And I like the gimmick, and I honestly feel like that Armed Dragon Flash, it's basically emergency teleport. Someone is gonna use that as an extender, and because this set, it's probably not the most popular set in the world, but um, because it'll be used as an extender randomly at one event, people will go absolutely crazy on it because there aren't going to be a lot of copies of that card out in the market. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about cheaper card prices, or at least when the sets aren't super popular, is that they've done like a little Paladin of White Dragon thing. How cool is that? It's Knight of Armor Dragon. The cards are cheaper, which is good for everyone. One of the new TCG Premier cards, Warrock Fortune. Yeah, effects by attacking hasn't really been a thing since Gladiator Beast. We're an archetype, but yeah, they're trying something different, and hopefully it's not just one wave of support. If it's just one wave of support, I'll be a bit disappointed. They really should slap some more Warrock stuff in. I think it's Lightning Overload the next set where we get. Hopefully we S-Force Showdown. Fairy Archer Ignite. I feel like this is a throwback to an older card. Another super rare, Ancient Warriors, Rebellious Lu Feng. And he's just balling. I love his artwork. He looks cool as. Springen's Call, Parametal Foes Fusion. They're continuing that Metal Foes versus VFD story. Well, they don't call it VFD. Well, I can't remember what the actual localization name. That's the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! You start using the Japanese names, and then that's what you know things by. You know, God forbid you accidentally use the wrong name on Prohibition. Springen's Captain Sargus. Yeah, these Springen's guys look really cool, and they're really cheap. Only one Ultra Rare. The Ultra Rare is really, really cheap. Yeah, Trap Monster, Angel Statue, as a Rune. Once a turn, when your opponent will special summon the monster as cards in the monster, you can send this card to the graveyard. One continuous trap your monster zone and will special summon from this monster. Oh, cool. That's actually really good. Like, this can easily be teched into a Golden Lord deck. Yeah, just have some fun with Eldritch in there. S4 Specimen, Stairway to the Fabled Realm, some fabled support in this set. Throwback to Acts of Despair. Fun stuff there. And Reinforcement of the Armor Troops. So yeah, because they don't put anime cards in here, it's kind of just straight up put into Rush Tools. They are really making a lot of fun legacy support, which is really awesome. They've still got those Machina or Machina, like corrupted monsters, really cool. The new Fabled Beaver. So yep, standard Fabled effect. If it's in your graveyard, you can discard one Fabled monster, and if you do, special summon it for this card, banish it when it leaves the field. I mean, it's rank 2. You can have some shenanigans with this. That'll be pretty cool. Another S-Force Showdown. So special summon one S-Force monster from your hand in a defense position. Oh, target one S-Force monster from your graveyard added to your hand. That's really good. It's a shame that the deck not that impressive. And another Warrock Fortune, Breath of Acclamation. It's like Earth Chant or Ritual of the Abyss or the Dark Abyss Ritual. Sorry, special summon any wind ritual card. But it has no ritual card symbol, which is really interesting. So it's not a ritual. Is that like a typo? Or is it actually not a ritual spell card? Can you not search this with like Preparation of Rites or Manju? Interesting. We should probably check that in like the official database. I wonder if anyone else has noticed that. Like, or maybe is it deliberate? Is it a deliberate thing so you can't search it? Because I think the other ones, I can't remember the other ones. Oh my god, here we go. Ajana Pink. This was like the most requested comment. I had to spend too much time searching through boxes looking for this comment. So graveyard trigger. You can activate its effects. Each player draws a card, and each player discards a card. Then, if you discard an Ajana card, you can choose one of your opponent's unused monsters that cannot be used until the end of your opponent's turn. Bit, yeah, interesting. I think people just want it for the memes. Springen's Rocky. Yeah, I like the idea. They're like machines, but they're like they transform, and they're like little sentient boys. It's basically Transformers, but cute Transformers. Metalfoes, Amalgamam. Yeah, it's sent by the card effect, so you can't link it away and get an effect. You can target one Metalfoes monster you control, equip it to this card. Gain 1,000 attack, target one Metalfoes card you control, destroy it. And if you do, special summon this card. Yeah, it's not by your effect or by a card effect. Okay, so you can trigger this. It doesn't have to be an opponent's card effect, which is good. There we go. How cool is he? Arm Dragon Thunder, level 7. Yeah, and you know they have that pseudo, you know, this card's name is this name thing, so it works with all the other Arm Dragon support. Once per turn, you have that effect. Then once per turn, you can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Send this card from the field to the graveyard. And if you do, special summon level 10 or lower Arm Dragon monster from your hand or deck. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster's effect, you can add one Arm Dragon from your deck to your hand. So it doesn't have like a pop effect. It's just kind of like a transitional way to get out the big boy. I think they just really wanted to streamline that, and you know, I think they realized back in the day when they made all those level monsters in Solar Duels that it's really hard to get them out. It's just almost impossible. So they're like, yeah, we're gonna fix that. Just, you know, ramp up into the big level 10 boy. The new Metalfoes Pendulum. If this card in the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add one face-up Metalfoes Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand, except Malcaster. But you cannot activate it. All cards with its name. Okay, so they're making it fair to place in the Pendulum zones for the rest of this turn, except by a card effect. Wait, hold on. But you cannot activate all cards with its name to place it in the Pendulum zones. Okay, so you have to use something else to put that card in the Pendulum zone. And then once per turn, you can target on the face-up card your opponent controls, destroy it. And if you do, set one Metalfoes. Oh, wow. Oh, one face-up card you control. So that's cool. I think that's your standard Metalfoes Pendulum effect. It's been so long since I've read them. We're still going with the Dogmatica story. And Elbaz are there. They've just been taken prisoner. Targeting a number of linked beast, base warrior, or winged beast monsters you control, they gain 700 attack until the end of this turn. If a linked beast, base warrior, or winged beast, the monster you control would be destroyed by battle by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Yeah, that's cute. No one's going to use that. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. You can activate the effects of other special summon monsters with the same attributes as card once per turn during the main phase. If this card's owner phase this card's owner, okay, you can give control of this card to your opponents. Then you, the activating player, can make this card become any attribute until the end of the next turn. Yeah, don't know what you're going to be using that for. Oh, he's cool. Big Dragon Boy, rank 3. Gains 500 attack defense for each card in your hand. Okay, you can only use the following effects of this boy once per turn. You can detach one material from this card. Attach one material active monster from your deck to this card's a material. That's a cool little gimmick, but I'm pretty sure there's only one Materia Actor card in this set, which I don't understand. Yeah. This girl gains 100 attack for each monster you controls during your battle phase, which your Earth wants to build. You can target one level 5 or lower monster you control in gravity. Yeah, so you have to swing. Special summon it. Also, all Warrock monsters you can't. So it boosts all the Warrock dudes until the end of your opponent's turn. Okay. You cannot attack directly for level 5 or lower monsters. Yeah, no, you have to make it a little bit vicious, a little bit unbalanced. I don't like that restriction. Dumb restriction. And Dream Mirror recap. I like how Dream Mirror, it's like that whole archetype was just in someone's head. If a Dream Mirror monster you control would be attributed to activate its own effects, shuffle it into the deck instead of sending it to the graveyard. During your main phase, you can send this card, face-up card from the... During your main phase, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard. Place one of your Dream Mirror of Joy, a Dream Mirror of Terror, that is banished from your graveyard, face up in your field. Okay, so it brings the field zone back. Okay. And special summon one monster from your hand that specifically lists that card you place in its text. I don't know how hard that is to pull off in that deck. I can't, honestly, I couldn't tell you what's happening with Dream Mirrors. Whoa. Arm Dragon Blitz, that artwork looks so cool. It's got both of the level 5 boys there. I love it. S4 Showdown again. Yeah, Dream Mirror boy. Or girl. I wouldn't know. If a Dream Mirror monster is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can make this card become dark, if you want to. So it can work with all the Dream Mirror effects, because they've got light and dark dudes there. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Dream Mirror monster, activate this effect. If Dream Mirror of Joy is on the field, you can return one spell trap card your opponent controls to hand. After that, if Dream Mirror of Terror is on the field, draw one card, then shuffle one card from your hand into your deck. You can only use each effective Neroi the Dream Mirror Disciple once per turn. Is there a dark one that's kind of like this? It's a level 3. I don't know, because when they first brought them out, they're all the same. That's the new Fabled Synchro. It's a throwback to 2011, I think, when they first did Fables. If this card is a special summon, not just synchro summon, so you can pump this back from the grave if you really want to. Your opponent can discard one card to negate this effect. Otherwise, you draw 2 cards, then discard 1 card. That's just good value. I feel like they either lose something or you get to basically get back all the materials you use for this, or all the resources you use to bring this out. I like that. If a monster is sent from your opponent's hand to the graveyard, you can target one of those monsters, special summon it to your field, but negate its effects. Okay. That could just mess with some combos. If your opponent needs to load up the grave to do something, you can just be like, no. But they're gonna get that card back. So it really depends. Are you putting them on the clock, or are you just kind of getting through there? These dudes were in something else, I think. Anyway, Machine Boy, Springer's Branger. Oh, cool! We got the best secret. Pot of Prosperity. That's good. We got the pot. I'm happy. This box is paid for itself. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, so this card is going to be interesting. It is used. It's not used in everything because you are losing a lot of your extra deck to bring this out. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's good draw power. It's going to help decks that don't really rely on the extra deck properly. And it matters how you stack your extra deck now, which I think is really cool. I mean, yeah. And if you haven't seen this card yet, well, banish 3 or 6 cards of your choice from your extra deck, face down. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, any damage your opponent takes is halved. Also, excavate cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of cards banished. Add 1 excavated card to your hand. Place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. You can only activate 1 Pot of Prosperity per turn. You cannot draw cards by card effects the turn you activate this card. They tried really hard to make this balanced. Not balanced, fair. Yeah, you get choice, but you also have to really have to play it properly and not go too crazy on banishing your entire extra deck. And in some decks, they'll just run 3. They'll just be like, yeah, I don't care about no extra deck. I'm just gonna throw it in there. Screw it. Let's just use it. Yeah, sleeve up him. Cool. I've taken the feedback about when I was manhandling the cards into account, and I'm sorry. I apologize, but we won't do that again. Alrighty, so we're going to speed up the rest. Wind Witch, Blizzard Bell, another Ojama Pink. Spring and... oh no, don't say that too fast. Fabled Marcosia. I want to go through all the Legacy support cards, just because I kind of feel like, that's what people are super interested in. Their deck is coming back. Maybe they haven't played for a while, and they can now, invigorate some strategies. If this card's in your hand, discard 2 monsters except Fabled Marcosia, but including another Fabled monster. And if you do, special summon this card, so it's a good trigger for your Fables. If summoned this way, this card gains 200 attack for each monster discarded. Cool. If it's discarded to the graveyard, add 1 Fabled spell trap card from your deck to your hand. That's solid. Really solid. Warrock Gactos. What does he do? So, if another normal summon warrior monster is normal summoned to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent from your monster zone to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, spell someone else. Okay, so not good. Because you're relying on your opponent's trigger, and you just don't want to do that. Oh, another Fabled card. I like this artwork. Like, Ragin is up there, starting to be... She's going to be Ragin, because this guy's just coming in to mess her day up. Target 1 Fabled monster in your graveyard, add it, and 1 face-up card in the field. Discard 1 card, and if you do, special summon that monster from your graveyard. And if you do that, destroy that card in the field. It's a bit slow. It's a trap. That'd be amazing as a quick play spell. Or even just a regular spell. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. Giga Thunder, Cyclops, Arm Dragon Blitz. Sprint the Iron Dash Dragon, another one of the Spriggan cards. But you need to use Form of our Baz. This, yeah. 1 effect monster special summon this turn. Oh, it's not a Spriggan card. It's just, I thought it was. Oh wow, okay. Interesting. My whole life is a lie. During your main phase, you can move this card you control to another of your main monster zones, and then you can destroy all other cards on all other face-up cards in this card's column. Wow, that's cool. Um, Problem is, like, I mean, it's locked into basically running Fallen without Baz. If this card's in the graveyard, because it was sent there this turn, you can add to your hand or special summon one Spriggan's monster or one Fallen without Baz from your deck. That's cool. I like him. I like that card. Another golden, basically, angel statue of the golden land. Linear equation cannon. This card's a meme. So there's literally a website that people have made so that you can just easily calculate the effect of this card. They're going to go through it because this is just, yeah, it's you're doing a linear equation. Y equals A plus BX plus C, if you want to go that far. During your battle phase, declare a whole number from 1 to 6. Choose one effect monster your opponent controls. Okay, multiply the effect monster's level, X, so if it's 4, or X, whatever, by the declared number. Then add the number of cards your opponent controls. And check if the result equals the number of cards in your graveyard. If yes, send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard up to the declared number. And if you do, shuffle your cards your opponent controls into the deck up to the number of cards sent to the graveyard. If no, you lose life points equal to the declared number times 500. You can only activate one linear equation cannon per turn. Did you all get that? If you didn't, I don't blame you. I don't want to do it again. We don't have time. We're only halfway through the box, and this is a 16-minute long video. I try something different every time. We're going super slow on this one. This set is, look, there's a lot of mixed feelings about this set. Probably some of the best starlights in a long time with Trishula, Hollow Prosperity, the Armed Dragon, Miradora, and then the Live Twin. But, yeah. Oh, cool. The other secret, which is Eldleech, the Golden Lord, Mad Golden Lord, sorry. This card name becomes Eldleech, the Golden Lord while on the field. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. You contribute one zombie monster, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of it, but it cannot attack or activate its effects this turn. You can only use the effect of Eldleech, the Mad Golden Lord once per turn. I like his artwork. He's kind of like he's got like Firewall Dragon's head, if you can kind of see that, like the big ring. I always thought that was kind of weird. Like, what's going on there? Yeah. Yeah, it's Eldleech, the Mad Golden Lord. Everybody say hello. Okay, so we're halfway through. We're gonna just kind of ramp it up and keep going through the box a bit quicker this time. Paramephos, Digital Bug. Oh wow, they brought back Digital Bugs. One card in like the last 8 years. Spriggan's Branger. Another Warrock Cactus. We're doubling up on a lot of supers. Ancient Warrior Saga. Chivalrous Path. Raging Storm Dragon. Beaufort 9. That's the 9 for the Roman numerals. You have to really look to see what's going on in this artwork here. A lot is going on. I don't think they need the lens flare. S4 Specimen. Archfiend Staff of Despair. Okay. I mean, we've got both the secrets already, so I think we're just... Have we got Ultras? We haven't got an Ultras. No, we got one Ultra. We have Armed Dragon level 7, so another 3 Ultras. Come at us. Rebellious Lu Feng, just doubling up on supers. Icy Breeze Refrain. The new ice spell cards are interesting. The ultra rare effect monster is basically big. It's an extender if you have only wind monsters or ice spell monsters in the field. I can't remember which one. The synchro is interesting. And there was another effect, and there's that trap in there as well, which I don't think the traps really work well with a deck that really has to just focus on synchro summoning. 7 Cities of the Golden Land. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using only zombie monsters from your hand or field as a fusion material. God, if this was from the grave, it would be broken. If a zombie monster is special summoned by a card effect, except during the damage step, you can target one set spell card in your spell and trap zone. That set card cannot be activated this turn. Wait, hold on. You can target one set spell card in a spell and trap card zone. That set card cannot be activated this turn. You can only use each effect of 7 Cities of the Golden Land once per turn. Yeah, that's not the best Ultra. We'll be honest with you there. It's not amazing. Interesting card, but not amazing. If it was a fusion, if it had fusion, as in like if it had fusion in the name, it would be very interesting. But I also kind of feel like that 7 Cities of the Golden Land, that's just hinting at what we might have to come. I think that there's something coming around the corner for that card, because, yeah, you've got, you know, Mad Eldritch, but, EMR, tribute 1 machine monster, and target 1 card on the field for every 1,000 original attack of the tribute monster, destroy those cards. Damn, that would be insane with, like, back in the, you know, what is it, Trap Stun, Skill Drain days, with, like, what's it called, Malefic Cyber End Dragon, because that has 4k attack, and you can just kill that, and then pop 4 cards. Fun little combo. That's never going to happen again, because they killed that deck when they changed the field spell rules. Spriggan's cool. Is this meant to be Fergie? Because I know it's Tri-Brigade Kit is the card, but same here as the Link monster from the last set. Target 1 Spriggan's monster or fallen baz in your graveyard. Special summon it. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card and 1 fusion monster from your graveyard, and target 1 Spriggan's Exist monster you control, attach 1 fusion monster that lists fallen as a material. Okay, so it's meant to work with the Spriggan Dragon thing, dude, that we really liked in the last pack. Okay, what have we got here? Arm Dragon Blitz. These are words, but I don't believe that they really are. Radiant Voidrescence. Another... Oh, Jesus, this is the third copy we have of this guy. He's just really, really... Play me. Please play me. Tools to try. Dual avatars are in this set again. They've got a couple of commons and another ultra rare fusion dude. A Jama Pink. My homie. Sprin the Iron Dash Dragon. Metalfoes Amalgam. New Ice Ball card. If you control no monsters or all monsters you control are Wind Witch monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. Shouldn't have even made it a level 5 in the first place, to be honest, but okay. During your opponent's main phase, if you control a Wind Witch monster other than Wind Witch Blizzard Bell, you can send this card from your hand to the field grave and inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Yeah, doesn't help the deck, to be honest. There we go, dual avatar ultra rare. Empowered Mitsujaku. Oh wow, they went three monsters for this guy. Okay, is he worth it? The first time each dual avatar monster is fusion summoned you control would be destroyed by... Hold on. The first time they would be destroyed. Oh, it's not destroyed. Okay, cool. So it's like blanket protection. Cool. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can return all spell and trap cards your opponent controls to the hand. Okay. When a monster effect is... Oh, okay, that's it. When a monster effect is activated on your opponent's side of the field, where you control 2 or more fusion monsters, you can destroy that monster. Okay, it doesn't negate. You can only use the effect of dual avatar empowered Mitsujaku once per turn. It's interesting. I just don't think that deck has legs, unfortunately. Icy Breeze, Refrain, Torpega, Genesis, War Rock, Deal. Yeah, one more Ultra. Let's bring it home with, I want the Life Twin one. That's what I want. It's Big Boy. Big Boy, and I want to make this joke. Year 9 maths. Year 9 maths canon. Gigacops, Gernard, Pidor, Rocky, Great Sansi, Gonda. Yeah, there's a lot of G's going on there. All Spriggan Exist monsters on the field gain 1,000 attack. Isn't there only one? You can only use the following effects of Great Sansi, Golgonda once per turn. If you control no Spriggan's Exist monsters, you can discard 1 Spriggan's card. Special summon 1 Spriggan's Exist monster from your extra deck. If a face-up... Oh god, they're really just going with this Exist monster. Like, they need more Exist monsters. If a face-up Exist monster you control leaves the field by a card effect, except during the damage step, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls. You cannot attack for the rest of his turn. Maybe nuke it. Get revenge, you know? They've just gotten rid of it. Blow something back up. You know? Just payback. Machina Spare Parts. Beaver Boy. Cyberpunk 2088. Look what they did to my boy. Oh, he is so cool. I love him. Like, this was literally my favorite card when I was a little kid. I loved the Armed Dragons. That GX like Chaz and all that. Yeah, that was so cool. This card name becomes Armed Dragon level 3. While face up on the field or in the graveyard, you can only use each of the following effects of Armed Dragon Thunder level 3 once per turn. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Send this card from the field to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon level 5 or lower Armed Dragon monster from your hand or deck. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a dragon monster's effect, draw a card. Okay, so he replaces the guy in the hand. So you can cycle up through these boys in one turn and bring out level 10. That is so cool. Because that's what you always wanted to do when you had the original Armed Dragons. But no, it's like, it's 3 turns. It's going to take a long time. And, yeah, you just have to kind of struggle. You know, I never did it in real life. I did it in those old Nintendo DS games. Like the World Championship 2008. I was like, yeah, we're playing Armed Dragons. We're going to have a fun time. Spriggan's Rocky. Spriggan's Watch. Breath of Acclamation. Ancient Warrior Saga, Chivalrous Path, Virtual World Gate is one woo. I don't really think this goes well with the deck. If you control another Virtual World monster only during a battle phase, you can target one face-up monster on the field, change its battle position. Okay, during your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one virtual monster in your graveyard special summon with negative effects. Okay, so it's a good extender if you can send it to the graveyard and then keep going. And Warrock Skylar. Okay. Give me an Ultra, or give me a Prismatic. I'd be... Hey, it doesn't have to be an Ultra. I'll happily take a Prismatic. Springed, Night Armor Dragon, Fairy Archer Ungana, and Tutu, which is a worm, not a psychic. Which, yeah. Like, is this meant to be a typo? Because it doesn't look like a worm. We know what the worms look like. And yeah, they can be a bit funky, but yeah, interesting choice. If you control no monsters or all monsters you control are psychic and or worm monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. If this card is in your graveyard, you can discard one psychic or worm monster. Special summon this card as a tuner. Yeah, but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, for the rest of your turn, you can only special summon level 3, rank 3 monsters. Okay, cool. You can only use the effect of Virtual World, Otherheim, Tier 2 once per turn. I haven't checked if this is used in the updated version of Virtual World. I really can't remember. I probably should check that. All I know is that that deck uses two Zeus, 3 of the Ultra from last set. And it's really, really good, and it's basically tearing up the meta in the OCG. And that's just because it just makes VFD for days. So, yeah, if you're going to bring out level 3s, it's probably not going to help you make VFD. Malcaster, Warrock, Basileos. That, I mean, look, he looks so cool. Let's be honest. Look at that hair. He's got it all going. Yeah. Yeah, cool dude. Okay, we'll read him, because we've done all the other ones. So, during a battle phase in which your Earth Warrior monster battles, you can activate this effect. This card can attack directly this turn. Also, all Warrock monsters you control gain 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So, 2,900 to the face will hurt. When this card is in your hand or graveyard, when your Earth monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card. Banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. So he comes back, but only for a little bit. It would be absolutely insane if they just decide to go crazy with the gimmick and not banish him when he leaves the field. That would be fun. Like, if you're going to make an effect based on... if you're going to make a deck based on battle phase, just give everyone the chance to do broken stuff. Don't worry about making it balanced. Just go crazy. Because, you know, they're probably not going to do any crazy like combos and dumb extender plays. Psychic Eraser Laser. Send one monster your opponent controls that was special summoned from the X deck to the graveyard. Then your opponent gains life points equal to the original attack or defense of that monster, whichever is higher. You can only activate one Psychic Eraser Laser per turn. That's cool. I like that. That would have been really good a long time ago, but I really like that effect. That's a cool effect. Dreamer Aircraft, Reinforcement, Synchro Transmission, and Ancient Warrior Saga. So that's it for the Blazing Vortex box opening. We got a good box. We got Pot of Prosperity. And we had a bit of fun. And this is a half an hour long video. Jesus, what have I done? Yeah, we have Blazing Vortex in stock. We have singles up on the website. Come take a look. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.